Man, as a fan of heterochromia, I now have two shows already this season with characters with heterochromia and main characters too. So that works out for me in the end as a fan of heterochromia. Granted, heterochromia in Otherside Picnic not necessarily natural. It's more of a factor of what she's going through, but still, it works for me. That's my first thoughts on Otherside Picnic. I'm now 3 episodes into it, and I thought I'd give you guys my impressions so far on it. It essentially starts off with a girl named Sora O who is in a place she calls Otherside, or I think the other girl calls it Otherside, but it's a like a parallel world to our world, and it's like a almost a wasteland, so to speak. It looks like it would be almost a copy of our world, but there's nothing there. It's desolate. Everything's kind of run down, so to speak. And she is quickly met by a girl named Toriko, who Toriko is there searching for a lost friend that she apparently has traveled to this other side with several times before. Sorao is there because apparently she had looked online for some urban legends and found that there's this other side, and she managed to somehow find it. And it seems like she went there in order to get away. Like she wanted to go there to get away from the world. So we haven't really got an idea of why she's doing that, why she's isolating herself. Was she run into some problem? Don't know yet. But Toriko, on the other hand, who is there that runs into her, she's specifically looking for somebody. And even though Sorao is quickly not liking the other side because it is full of these almost urban legends, like any urban legend we've kind of had that you can look up, it seems like it has come from this location. So in this world, your, I guess, Slender Man and stuff, urban legends apparently origin from this other side. So, and at some point they run into another person that claims that there's actual people that look like, or some of these things that look like actual people that sneak into our world to steal from us. So I don't know if it's just him being a crazy man, but it seems to be that's the idea behind it. So early on, they run into this. I think you should call it Wiggle Waggle. It's like this big spectral being, really tall, that kind of wiggles a lot, and they somehow manage to take it out. And they kind of find out the reason they were able to take it out is because Sorao kept it in its her sight, and then Toriko was able to, I guess, shoot it from that point. They haven't really established exactly how they're killing these things. It seems to be a combination of Sorao with her special eye, I guess, giving it solidity by looking at it, while Toriko shoots it. Or on the other hand, Toriko has one of her hands after an incident became kind of see-through or spectral or ethereal or whatever. And now when she grabs things, it makes it solid so that Sorao can shoot it. So again, I haven't really established exactly how they're pulling off killing all these things, but they're figuring it out as they go along. Now, granted, after the first encounter, Sorao does not like being there because obviously these things could kill you. The first thing, apparently, in the urban legend, if a person gazes upon it for too long, they go mad. And she almost does that. She starts losing her mind, and then Toriko helps her. The second thing they run into is like it's like a siren, I guess. It kind of gives you a vision of something that you want to lure you in, and then kills you. So they obviously have to overcome that. And then they had some village of big-headed things that looked like, I don't know, potato bug people. I don't know exactly what it was. I'm not familiar with that one. I forget the name of it, but I'm familiar with the siren, so to speak. So, and the other one's more like a Slender Man. But yeah, it seems like everything that's on this other side are like urban legends. There's also this glitch that if they touch it, it turns you to ash. So they have to like throw rocks everywhere in order not to run into it. So it's an interesting little world parallel to the actual world they're going to. Like I said, Toriko is basically dragging Sorao along because Sorao is like, I don't want nothing to do with this. We almost died. Toriko's like, no, we can do this. Let's go back. I gotta find my friend. So she kind of drags her along. I guess the other element to this story so far that's a little bit, I guess, it's frustrating at times, is it seems like it's really trying to push this element of Yuri, which I'm perfectly fine with Yuri being in the story. I think they're cute together. Like, because that's the draw for me so far, is how I would describe it is that it feels like a show about two young adult women who are like tempting death, and they're dork women attempting death. And so they're like the team, the pair that just goes out there even though this is a bad place to be, and they fight some big monster thing that they shouldn't be fighting, and then they run away going, holy crap, I'm scared, I can't believe we just did that kind of thing. And it's fun in that regard. I love them to death as a pair going in here to do this. The frustration that I have is that too often it's relying on Sorao in her own mind being jealous that Toriko is looking for this other woman. And it's like, okay, the first time you brought it up, you literally just met each other, and it sounds like you're already jealous of this girl and you're frustrated about it. And then the next time you bring it up, you're literally going to die, and this is the thing you're worried about. It's like, get your priorities straight. I don't know. It seems like it's trying too hard to push that in there rather than let it kind of naturally happen. I'm already having fun with you guys being together. You look cute together. You don't have to keep forcing this in and reminding me that her mind is always on this one thing that shouldn't be on her mind. So, but yeah, other than that, it's been a fun ride so far. Definitely, if anything that sounds interesting to you, I'm looking forward to more episodes of it. But hope you guys enjoy this video, and y'all take care.